Nothing seems to be out of order.
Yes, but we must leave no stone unturned.
As far as we can tell, there don't seem to be any of those Legion eggs. It looks safe here.
We can't just let our guard down, Meryl. That man, he uses his warp spell.
Your Excellency! Your Excellency, this is an emergency. The monsters have come back, but this time from inside the town. Monster gates have appeared all over town.
Impossible. We destroyed all the gates.
It is likely that some hid during the attack. It is they who most likely created the monster gates. I did not realize they had become so active.
Monster gates? In the sanctuary?
It may be too late.
Your Excellency, we can't just give up. We'll take care of everything. We must protect the Force Crystal.
Yes, I am counting on you, Max.
I shall remove King Liebenheim to a safer place. The rest, I leave to you.
All right.
No problem.
I'll never, ever let you creatures have your way. Is the Force Crystal all right?
Yeah, no scratches or anything.
What's wrong, Meryl? Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. But there was a chill running down my spine.
Well, thankfully the sanctuary is safe. At least for now, we won't have to worry.
All right, we should go destroy those monster gates in town.
Isn't it a bit early to feel so relieved? I've been waiting.
You!
Well, well. This Force Crystal has always looked so ugly. Just looking at it makes me sick.
No! How did he...
Don't act so surprised. Haven't I shown you my warp spell before? Normally, the arrangements that have to be made to warp here are so tiresome. But with my power, it's quite easy. As easy as smashing this piece of junk!
No!
Nice pair of lungs you've got there, Max. That alone was worth the wait.
What?
It's just like in Greensleeves. I wanted you and that good-for-nothing father of yours to feel so desperate. You may call yourself a force or a hero, but to me, you're nothing at all. No matter how much you fight, in the end, you will kneel before me.
Why? Why are you doing this, brother?
Brother, you say? Your own brother killed his father, trampled the sanctuary in his hometown, and destroyed the second Force crystal. This brother of yours is a born villain. You ask me why? Allow me to tell you, I've despised you for so long. You and my family, this world, and everything else. Luckily, I possess a power greater than any other. So I decided to remake this despicable world.
You can't really mean that.
But of course, I don't have time to waste on practical jokes. You may not want to believe it, but this is reality. What just happened is undoubtedly real. What's the matter? Do you hate me, Max? Your own brother? If you want to hate, then hate the mother and father who raised me! And yourself for sharing the same blood!
Yeah, I hate you, all right. You walk over people, spill the blood of so many, dishonor the very people who gave you life, and use your power for evil? I hate your very existence! And all my hatred will be gone when I defeat you!
Oh, show some mercy, Max. With that old man dead, I'm the only family you've got left.
That's why I must deal with you now! I must end this family dispute on my own! That's what Father wanted too!
Max, you can't! Killing Cain, that's just what...
You're so kind, Meryl. I'm glad to have your protection.
I'm not trying to protect you. If Max killed Cain, he would regret it for the rest of his life.
My, what a kind little girl. But you should save such kindness for me. You should be with me instead of that good-for-nothing boy. It's not too late. Let us achieve what we were supposed to together. You have every reason to join me.
What are you ranting about? I have no reason to help you.
Ooh, I can't help what you're saying, but in time, you will come to me. In time.
Who would...
You'll never have it your way, because I'm gonna end it right here, right now!
Don't be hasty, Max. I still have matters to attend to. But when I'm finished, I'll make sure to take everything from you. And I mean everything. There won't be a thing left for you. I sincerely hope you don't die here. If that should happen, all my fun would be spoiled.
Wait!
Oh my! A giant legion!
Cain!
Here they come!
I had no idea that man was Cain. It's no wonder Gaia was defeated then. A gentle man like that cannot fight his own son with full strength.
What a terrible thing it must be to fight against your own brother. Max.
He's not my brother anymore! Don't you think so? If he really was my brother, he wouldn't do such a thing. He's some kind of monster wearing my brother's skin. He's become a devil with no soul. I won't forgive him. The next time we meet, I'll...
Not so fast, Max. There must be a reason.
What reason could there possibly be?
So, it was destroyed.
It's my fault. I wasn't strong enough.
No, it is not your fault. When the town was invaded, the end was inevitable.
Yes, it was my fault. It is the duty of the Holy God to protect this town.
Enough! This is no time for such talk. We must do all we can to prevent the situation from becoming worse.
There's only one sanctuary left.
We have to protect it, no matter what happens.
That would be Hyatt of Aranor, the last sanctuary. It will not be easy, however.
What?
Quincy of Feldland and Hyatt of Aranor are separated by the ocean, and there are 3 different ways to reach Hyatt. The first is by Warp Gate, but the one in Hyatt is still sealed. You must go there to unseal the gate. It has not been used since the last war. The second is by ship, but it will consume much time, and with the tides of the season, it will take an entire month.
That's too long. I worry what may happen to the sanctuary before we get there.
Well, there is one last way. You can fly there by airship in less than 3 days.
But the airship was destroyed when Greensleeves was attacked.
What is this? The only vehicle that can fly through the skies, and it is lost?
One moment, my lord. There exists one more airship.
Baron, if you...
This idea may not please my lord, but I believe now is the time to ask for Captain Rhinos' help.
Yes, Rhinos. I once heard he possessed an airship.
Rhinos? Is he Baron's boss?
Yes, that same one. He is a warrior with the power of a force, and one of the few people I respect. Brave and humane, with a strong sense of justice, the captain has much experience on the battlefield. A true soldier.
That is enough, Baron. It is you now who is captain of the Holy Guard.
I have not yet been appointed that position. I am still a vice captain, my lord.
Stubborn as ever.
So how can I meet this Rhinos?
3 years ago, Rhinos resigned from the Holy Guard without a reason. He left his residence in Quincy, and no one knows of his current whereabouts. And yet, somehow, he has acquired an airship, and he has been seen riding around in it.
That is correct, but we might be able to see the captain yet, my lord.
What?
One of my men saw the captain in town yesterday. He had most likely come for groceries and liquor, If the captain is still in town, perhaps we may find him and talk.
I'll go see Rhinos and talk to him. There's no other way, and I must get a ride at any cost.
It may be harder to persuade that man than to fight him. But why don't you give it a try?
Of course.
Baron, lead Max and the others to town and help them search for Rhinos.
Certainly.
And when you find Rhinos, inform him that should he come to town, he must pay me a visit.
Certainly, my lord. This is the section where Captain Rhinos was seen. I wish we could get help from our men, but because of the recent disturbance, we're left a little short-handed.
So I guess we have to do it ourselves.
There's no going around it.
We'll try our best, of course. Well, I suppose we'll have to search this place from top to bottom for him. Can I just ask you one thing?
Please do.
Just what does this Rhinos guy look like? Any distinguishing characteristics?
Distinguishing characteristics? Well, he is a mountain of a man.
Really? Just how big exactly?
The captain is of the Titan people, and he is most assuredly larger than anyone in this town. 40 years of age with gray hair. But, as I said before, you will recognize him by his size. He is unlike any human in that sense. And he is the only other force in this town, meaning if you find someone with a force frame, then it is him.
All right! Then we're looking for a guy with a force frame. Why don't we split up and look for him?
Sounds like a good idea.
I think so too.
I have no objection.
All right, let's get started. For a big guy, he's pretty hard to find. I wonder if Meryl and the others had any luck.
This doesn't look good. I don't even know how I got here. It's so dark. And there are so many trunks and scary-looking people. This is definitely not the place for a helpless little girl all by herself. But I can't give up. I must find Captain Rhinos.
What's that? Were you lost or something? Don't you know this is a dangerous place for a little girl? Go on home.
Hey, you calling me a kid? Technically, I'm an adult. I'm wasting my time with someone who gets drunk in the middle of the day. Can you please move aside? You're blocking my way.
Not even cute. I'm giving you a warning out of the kindness of my heart. Whatever. It's got nothing to do with me.
Of course, whatever. Besides, you're the one who talked to me.
Is there a problem, miss?
Oh, no. Nothing at all.
Now what on earth would bring a lovely creature like you out here? I'm not one to lecture, but this is a very dangerous place, especially for a sweet thing like yourself.
I know, but I'm looking for someone.
Oh, are you?
Hey, that thing on your chest. Is that a force frame?
Oh, you know what this is? Yes, that's right. It's a force frame, given only to those who wield the power of a force.
So, you're Captain Rhinos?
Of course! Sure, I may live in this dump, but I'm definitely Rhinos, the strongest force in Feldland.
I'm so relieved. I've been looking all over the place for you.
So it was me you were looking for. There must be a good reason. Let's go.
Okay, sure. But I thought Captain Rhinos was supposed to be huge. This guy's not much bigger than me.
Hey, just come with me.
What? Hey! Let go of my arm!
Whatever.
This! Take this!
I don't believe it. What's with all the kids running around these days?
You calling me a kid?
Well, since you answered, you must be admitting it.
You always a whiny bastard when you're drunk? What a loser. Why don't you quit getting trashed in the middle of the day and find yourself a job?
A job? That's a good one, kid. What's going on today? First that girl a little while ago. You kids and your big mouths.
Hey, wait a second. Who's this girl you're talking about?
What's that about a girl?
That voice. Meryl?
I guess I should help.
Don't you dare move! I could crush your wrist if I wanted to, you know.
Meryl!
Max, take them down!
Well, I think not.
Meryl!
Freeze! Make one move and I'll cut this girl's pretty little face up. Try something, I dare you!
A monster in the wall! A wall monster! See what I told you? Didn't I warn you? It's dangerous here, you know.
You're that...
Oh, you mean the drunk on the street?
Hey, you know him too?
Yeah, just saw him on the street.
I didn't want to do this, but when I'm out of booze, all my bad habits just come right back. Well, you said something a moment ago, kid. You're a force named Rhinos?
Yes, yes I am. And this is my proof. The mark of a force frame. And I think you know what will happen if you try and fight me. So why don't you let go of my arm?
A force frame, you say? Here, give me a look at it.
Hey!
The force frame!
Shattered.
Oh, it's such an obvious fake. All I did was touch it. Acting like a force just to pick up on girls? Only the dumbest kind fall for that kind of cheap trick. Oh, sorry, little girl. I forgot you were still here.
What is all the commotion? Captain Rhinos.
What?
This wino?
Yes, this is precisely the man we were searching for. Captain Rhinos of the Holy Guard.
Baron, I'm not the captain of anything. I've been doing nothing for so long.
That isn't the case at all, Captain.
So persistent. Well, take him away. Kidnapping, confinement, attempted assault, and impersonating a force.
If he has indeed committed those crimes, then he will surely go to Hale Prison.
Hell prison! Please! I beg your forgiveness! No!
Oh, great, he fainted.
It must be a pretty scary place, this Hale Prison.
Captain, would you please hear them out? They have been searching for you this whole time.
Listen to these punks!
We really need to get to Hyatt, the holy capital of Aranor. But the airship is no good anymore, and a boat just takes too long. So we were hoping we could use your...
Oh, I see now. You want to use my girl. Someone must have put that idea in your head.
We'd like you to lend us your airship. We must reach Hyatt as soon as possible.
Sorry, no can do. My girl's been in an awful mood lately. Who knows what would happen if you took her all the way to Hyatt?
But Captain, you must understand the fate of Feldland. No, of the world.
All right, quit your whining already. When I quit working for the government, it's so I wouldn't have to deal with these complicated messes anymore. The rest of my life will consist of drinking good booze, eating till I'm stuffed, and flying around with my girl. A favor like that, you should ask the top guy in Quincy.
We have tried that already. That is why we have come to you. Please, listen to them. Then you will...
pity. Guess I'll listen to what you gotta say to save face for those big shots. We'll talk somewhere else.
Where?
My place. If you can make it there, I'll hear what you gotta say. I'm not gonna tell you how to get there, though, so why don't you ask some nosy fella? Well, I guess I'll be waiting for you, whether I like it or not.
Hey!
There is no point in following him. Once he makes up his mind, there is no convincing him otherwise. I do have a vague idea where the captain lives, however. Let us return to the king and make a report, and then prepare for our departure.
Fine.
What's that? You found rhinos?
Well, actually...
I see. He is such a difficult man.
I apologize.
There is nothing to apologize for. But given the current state of things, there is no other choice but to visit his place.
We have to get a hold of that airship by any means.
Max, I cannot let you go through such trouble. Let me play at least some part in your mission. Baron?
Yes, my lord.
I shall give you a special assignment. You are to be under the command of Max from now on and assist him. Is that
My lord? I will do as you wish, my lord.
Max, I shall lend you the strength of Baron. He is the greatest in Feldland, so he might be of some use.
Thank you so much.
We're counting on you, Baron.
It will be my pleasure.
I explained the force's headquarters to Baron.
I understand. It sounds quite useful. Is that what we call the wisdom of the ancients?
Then, can you tell me where Rhinos is?
I shall. Head east from Quinseen to the ice fort in the ice fields. When you reach the fort, make your way north. You may reach the Captain's Mountain that way.
You get all that, Max?
All right, I got it.
Okay, let's get going.
I believe I shall have a look at this force's headquarters. If you require my assistance, please don't hesitate to call on me.